2024 comes in after an amazing year for gaming, but while you're focused on the remarkable award-winning games of the past year, you might have missed out on some of the best early access games you can play right now. These games are already individually reviewed on our website, but we have the pleasure of bundling them all together and sharing them with you in the form of a list. Here are 5 games in early access you should play in 2024. First on the list is something that will keep you on your toes throughout your playthrough. Rungor is a fun and frenetic card battling experience where it takes you vaguely to a post-apocalyptic medieval land while following the whims of a psychotic Microsoft Office desktop assistant. However, its story isn't the main selling point of the game. The game's cartoony pixel art perfectly matches the tone it's trying to go for. A quick action-filled gameplay through a dungeon. Its unique mix of card battling and idle action is definitely the game's strongest part. You play your cards to affect the outcome of battles, but the cards you use will be affected by which class. Its unpredictability can be quite challenging and fun because of the sheer randomness of what cards you'll be dealt with. There's a good number of characters to use, each with their own unique skills and abilities, as well as enemies with their own gimmicks. For $15, Rungor is a fun, unique experience that's nice enough to play even for just one afternoon. Since the game is still in early access, it's expected that the game will receive more updates in the future. If you like card battlers and idle action games, this game is worth a shot. For those who want to take a shot for a challenging adventure, Witchfire is a well-polished action-packed roguelike FPS that successfully integrates exciting shooter and spellcasting gameplay. As a Vatican-appointed witch hunter, prepare to take on the role of a prayer, which uses the power of Witchfire to exterminate monsters in a sinister, witch-infested world. Although it doesn't offer an extensive story, Witchfire compensates with its excellent gameplay. Gunplay, movement, and spellcasting are all on point and synergize well, giving players a fun experience. Combine these with its eerie and captivating realm, it will surely immerse players in its well-crafted dark fantasy world. The game's complexity and variety are also showcased with each specific enemy having a distinct moveset that you'll have to learn to counter. So prepare to lose and eliminate monsters a lot. Priced at only $39.99, it delivers a AAA quality gaming experience that can go toe-to-toe with games almost twice its price. Microtransactions are also not present in this game, so your $40 for Witchfire will come a long way. Witchfire is poised for success, and it's a sleeper hit that will grow over you. Next on our list is a game that has a peculiar charm. In terms of design, Death Must Die looks like the illegitimate child of Vampire Survivors and Hades. And it can back up that claim since it's a great isometric bullet hell game with very polished gameplay and a cast of colorful support characters. It follows the trials of 5 individuals with a grudge against death. Each run is a gauntlet through legions of formidable enemies that can destroy you in a short order if you let your guard down. Of course, it's not completely an exact copy of its predecessors, but the game still has a reasonably challenging difficulty. It faithfully adapts Vampire Survivors' core gameplay while adding its flair as an action roguelike with mixed RPG elements, resulting in an end product that will hook fans of the genre. While it lacks the personality to differentiate itself from other action roguelikes, Death Must Die is a bargain for the low price of $6.99, which provides a solid alternative for players who want to try more roguelike games with an immensely replayable gameplay loop. Beyond Sunset is a love letter to classic games of the bygone FPS era with a cyberpunk synthwave twist. With highly addicting combat, great stylized visuals, and an amazing soundtrack, Beyond Sunset will leave you wanting more every second. With gameplay that harkens back to the Doom and Duke Nukem eras, mixed with the fluidity and hyperactivity of modern FPS titles such as Titanfall 2 and Apex Legends, you've got yourself a stylish and fast-paced game that will leave you yearning for every fight. First impressions can only last so long, however, as the directionless exploration, visual clutter, and early access bugs, such as block progression, are present and dampen the whole experience. Nevertheless, Beyond Sunset is proud of its identity, and is still a remarkably fun game. Though the game's episodes are relatively short, its gameplay, aesthetics, and music make the price of $8.99 worth it. For replayability, there are multiple difficulties for challenge runs, and the game's fluid mobility provides an excellent setting for speedruns. It's no surprise that the game that took the internet by storm near the end of 2023 makes a list, as Lethal Company's insanely addictive gameplay and co-op experience rewards players with numerous moments of hilarity born from the game's tastefully crafted levels, monsters, and mechanics. The simplicity of collecting scraps and meeting your quota for a shady company will be engaging enough for players. Of course, without the help of its orally reliant gameplay, atmospheric facilities, and deadly environmental effects. Though a horror game by nature, even players who can't stomach monsters and dark corridors will want to try this fantastic game. It masterfully mixes the co-op experience with the claustrophobic feeling of scavenging in the dark with monsters prowling around. The game is priced at $9.99. Despite branding itself as a survival horror game, the end product is an incredibly enjoyable, extremely entertaining, and only slightly frightening game that commands several dozen ways to bring out silly deaths from its players. No wonder why this game will be a great asset to the list of early access games out today. These are the games in early access that we think you should play in 2024. So what other early access games do you think we should have included on the list? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to check out the article versions on our website, which includes all of the games we mentioned in the video. Click the links below. Till then, this has been GameMate, and we'll see you in the next one.